Hi, it's Ros Boundy here, Psychic Medium. I'm here again after a weekend break from the live streams, not break from doing what I do, because I was at the Body Mind Psychic Expo at the Wavell Showgrounds in Adelaide, Saturday and Sunday. Yesterday I was in recovery mode in the end, didn't end up going to my volunteering. I was sleeping. So that's what ended up happening there. I slept right through until roughly midday. Anyway, that's what spirit can do to us sometimes with the energy levels after doing the type of work that we do. I'm just noticing the difference in quality of what we have here in the background. The lighting obviously affects it. I'm assuming that I'm on the right cameras. So I'm not sure whether I'm on the FaceTime one or the the Logitech. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I thought I'd go early onto the live just to good morning, Judy and Diane. Just going to check that I've actually got your comments up. Yes, I do have. So I was checking the Facebook pages first as to what I've got having showing up in the pages that it's going to. It's going to 4 destinations, so I was just checking each of them. And some of you may have noticed that what I've got on my Facebook page is the photo of my teacup and the actual, I've got to be careful here, what I've set up as the reading. And I'm trying to read it and thinking, I really need a bit of practice at this just to loosen the mind as I'm looking. I'm almost seeing a Southern Cross right at the bottom, but the way you start to read cards, I can see some things in it. So it'd be lovely to have your comments back on the profile page. I think I've put that picture. It's lovely to read your comments of what you're seeing in the teacup. So good morning to you, Diane. Lovely to see you. All is well. I'm back to what I'm feeling a bit more normal. It was certainly a very busy weekend. I loved it. The energy was flowing. It was a good show as far as the expo goes. There were some interesting things happen across the corner of one store being asked to leave, etc. Even in the best reputation of expos, you can have some that came up with some things wanting and they were asked to leave. So, hi, beautiful Emily. Wonderful to see you here. Must have needed it the sleep? Absolutely. Usually it hits the second day after a big event like that, but it was yesterday, so I just had to sleep and that was it. Pure and simple. You do need to rejuvenate the body when the need is there. And good morning, Shaz. How are you? Thanks for yesterday's games. I love that in the afternoon. Sharing time with friends is important too, isn't it? And even if it can't be face to face, it can certainly still be online like we do here too. Good morning, Carol. Lovely to see you here. And Emily, oh yeah, you've already, yep, that was there. I did need the sleep. I needed the rest from the body as well because you're sitting in a position for so long. It held some muscles that I found out I didn't remember I had, type of thing. Good morning, Deb. Glad you caught me before saying goodbye. Isn't it funny? And absolutely there in agreement. So we're going to get the cards up. Turn it round so you can see the cards. I have got the cards set here. And I was very lucky to have some beautiful, I'll just do this so you can see my website for the moment, and I'll change that in a minute. I was very, very blessed to have a beautiful gift of some daily affirmation cards from a dear friend. And she's just so thoughtful, knowing my totem is an owl. And here, the card box is where, oh, you can't see it, but it's over there behind, near the owl over there on the wall. I've put it in front of the pot plant because next to that's another gift that she gave me of a little owl pot as well. So here we've got the daily affirmation from this one. It's just because it's not what you're expecting doesn't mean it's not everything you've been waiting for. Sometimes, and that's beautiful, sometimes when we actually do think we want something, we don't get it, that, oh, bugger, and there's always another that is that what we need, but more so what we actually want in a different way. So we need to not really expect so much all the time of those no's that spirit tell us. Just wait, be patient, and know that what we're asking for is being answered. Okay. And good morning, Nikki. So delighted to catch me live. It's lovely to be back on the lives, actually. So here's the other one that's from the deck that I've started using as well, that it's lovely to share the space with Sarah. Oh, Sarah, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I just showed your beautiful card affirmation. This is the one that I've got from this morning. Did you see it? There you go. Because guess who gifted me these beautiful cards? This is the one that I've got for this morning. It's just because it's not what you're expecting, it doesn't mean it's not everything that you've been waiting for. They're a gorgeous little deck of cards. Thank you so much. And this from the deck that is Leanne Winston's and Deb Gilmore's, and beautiful deck of cards, this one. So I've decided I'm starting to use these as a daily as well, just before we start with this reading. So, I forgot to hide that. It is beautiful, Sarah. There we go. I saw the comment up there. So here we go. What we've got for the guidance of this beautiful card is it's the cross that we're on. It's the confirmation that we're on the right path. Believe in yourself and destiny awaits you. So certainly take that on board. And I love the fact it's the card 13 for the first day of June. Wonderful. So new energy entering our lives at all times. Well, each and every moment is a new, it's the energy changing around all the time. Each second is a new, it's a new step. It's being present in who you are in these moments. And good morning, Karen. Lovely to see you here. Now, just noticing, gee whiz, I didn't fine tune and finesse what I've got sitting here on my screen. And this one, I think, should be over there. I didn't check first. There was an update with my Aircam, so I needed to get a few things sorted there, didn't I? I do need to get a few things sorted. It's the first day back, first day of a new month. I'm just going to go like, oh, now I'm messing it up, aren't I? I think I'll just leave it there. I don't have to be a real big visual on this one. And we've just got the edge of that card set there, so I'll move it over, just clear it nicely. Here we go. And what we've got with our cards this morning as far as the Lenormand deck, and this is the one that I'm using for those who are new to my live streams. It's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, and it's Sarah Marchetti's the artist, and it's absolutely beautiful. It is a new season, Leanne. Where did I get up to? I did say good morning to you, didn't I, Karen? Yes, and Kylie, good morning to you as well. Blossoms look beautiful. And Leanne, yes, it's a happy new season. Good morning. It's winter, the first day of winter. And last night, as it turned over, gee, did I feel it. I don't have an electric blanket. And it was, it was chilly. I might have to put another quilt on. So here we go with the reading. Here we've got the garden or park is in the home space. We've got the key in our workspace. We've got the bridges up in that unexpected position. We've got the anchor here in our role, and it's the compass that's in the central position of outcome, or just the basis central position, basically. It's the energy that's around it, swirling around that central focus. It's whichever way you look at it. I like to look at it as our reflection time at the end of the day, so that we're sort of feeling into my compass is being directed, redirected, and the rest, and this is what happened towards that end, or it's the start. Here's the focus, whichever way. So with the park, what we're doing here is opening up our home. It feels to me like it's almost like, even though for us here in the Southern Hemisphere or in Australia, it's first day of winter, elsewhere it's the first day of spring. So it's almost feeling like at that changeover, open up the home so that the windows, the energy of freshness moving through, cleansing, clearing, that feeling of the spring air, the feeling of the fresh and chill air of winter, just really moving all that energy out around. I'm feeling it needs to be bringing in what is our natural essence and allowing that to flow right through and out and about again, type of thing. So that what we're doing is really, um, encompassing the whole of what nature is, even within our homes, because we look around, well, I'm looking around, and there's so much plastic manufactured and all that sort of stuff that we as humans have created in that sense, that can sometimes and very much does interfere with what is that natural energy flow. And immediately it is what we're using as far as this technology I'm sitting in front of and what it's creating in the offshoot of energy use, like the electromagnetic field we're creating, in the way that we've directed it to go through lines and stuff. Electricity is a natural phenomenon. We know that from what is the lightning coming through the clouds as storms around and about us and all of that. It's that energy that's been harnessed by humans and directed in ways that we can use it beneficially, but it also has that cost of what it's doing to the rest of the environment in how we do that. So this is what I'm feeling with this cleansing in our home space, just even breathing that energy through it, intending it, put some incense up or clearing sage, that type of thing. Have the intention through your day to day to actually fully cleanse and bring in that feeling, like a really nice, warm, natural nature hug, Mother Nature hug in and through your home. I'm really feeling that strongly. Looking out the window, cloudy day, who wants to open up to winter? But it's even just that intention of the energy of that flow. Okay, we don't have to open all the windows and freeze our tits off, basically, but it's that, let it flow, let it flow. That feeling of Mother Nature nurturing and caring, and us being out in that space as well. Well, we still can rug up and just feel that is natural seasons. And now here we are after that long diatribe almost. We're at the workspace. We've got the key, the bird cage door open. Like that can be any door. It can be any, any structure that we're actually using a key for. So if you're opening a treasure chest of possibilities, is what I'm feeling in that for what the workspace is. So there's something that maybe has been locked away and you're actually opening it up, discovering for the first time in a clean out, in some filing cabinets or something like that. It could be just opening a brand new door on a new job, that type of thing. New ideas, the creativity of what you can bring forward to a group or an idea to create something that is along that more natural line and eco-friendly or something like that. I actually was watching the show that a couple has developed a plastic from potatoes or the residue of potatoes. Wonderful idea. So it's lots of different things that we can actually open our minds to, and open our the possibilities in that workspace and place. So get those things happening. Get those little cells happening, those thoughts and possibilities, and don't limit it, because we only limit it ourselves. What thoughts come in, connect to that, bring in the freshness and send out our warmth. That's a good one. Yeah, like that. Nice summary there, Leanne. So you have got the key in your hand for this day, for today, because this is the daily reading and you're tapping into what you're getting to. Bring that into your day, those ideas and possibilities. We've got the bridges is the unexpected card, the energies today. So there might be some sort of decision that you do want to leave off until later. This is either do it now or leave it till later. You've got the choice. So possibly that there's something that you might need to be doing that's going to actually need to be done definitely today. But other parts can be planned for later, but you are still putting the thoughts into them and that energy into that process as well. And Nikki, cleansing your home is your current project. Dreaded decluttering. I still haven't done it from when I moved back home here either. I've got boxes. I was even thinking this morning, got to start on that. And here are the cards. So I think it's really interesting how they pop up as we need them. Dreaded decluttering, it definitely from one end to the other, and the work you've already achieved is lighten the energy flow. Next stage is definitely the sage and cleansing. Absolutely. Keep moving on it. It's just step by step, box by box, because that's how I'm going to be doing it. And good morning to you too, Kat. You made it. You definitely did. So wonderful to see you here live. So keep on to it, Nikki, because funny how it's going to be the thing that I'm starting on today. Here we go. The mutuality and the connectedness of how we are interconnected in our energies, and what some of those things that Spirit direct us to do can be so similar for so many of us. And now we're moving into our role, which is the anchor, and it's the steadying anchor. We can pull up and shift at any point in time, but in general, this card really does mean it's finding that steadying, the stability of being able to put down and have that boat keep on its even keel while we're doing what we're doing. So I think even though this does look like it's a little bit stormy, it does create that calmness by being able to set it in the where it needs to be set. So find that stable piece of ocean floor, metaphorically, of course, so that we can actually keep on with what we're doing in our day to day. Being, that steadying influence for others, even we might be that. We might need to be the listening ear for someone who's needing to actually share something with us. Not necessarily giving advice, but just to be a listening ear, spending that time sitting, hearing. When it's needed, we can speak what we need to, of course, and share. But I'm feeling it's really, that flexibility to be able to shift it, pull it up and move on to the next thing. That's what I'm feeling with this. Because it's the picture of fishing and on the waters when you feel that there's no bite there, you pick it up and you move on, you anchor, get the stability, put your rods out, do what you need to. It's all of that. So that's what I'm sensing in this one today, is being flexible and able to do all that as we're shifting through what we're doing in our day, whether it be in the home space for me, clearing boxes like you, Nikki, or whether it's in our workspace and shifting to that next project or idea, that type of thing. And it does come into finding our direction in whichever way it is that we're being directed, guided from Spirit today. Know that it's in the right direction, that we are being put on track again, so to speak. So it's great to see the compass as that central one, because for me, that's the energy. It's feeling like we're needing to have that put some importance on what we're doing in each and every moment, that we know and trust that it's going to be in that right direction. So, that's great to see, Nikki, that you're the anchor in the family. Yeah, sometimes, we do need to be strong and discerning in how we're managing things, that we know when to pick up and move it on as well. And you're bringing them into your calm rather than joining their chaos. That sounds very strengthening and wonderful in how you're managing that. I love to see that connection. So thank you for sharing that. And Sharon, good morning to you. Yes, it is a cold morning, even inside at the moment. So I might be putting on the heaters a bit earlier today. So that is our reading. So what I'd like you to do, definitely, as we travel through each of these live streams it'll be every morning, I hope, for a continued presence. Not sure how it's going to go at Mount Gambier, but we'll try that. Leanne and I are going to be doing a weekend of readings, the June long weekend at Mount Gambier. We've got our info on our Facebook page, so just connect to each of us for the pre-bookings for that. I can't remember the address itself, but once you've made your booking, then you get given the address anyway. So certainly check that out. That's June long weekend. What's that? 11th, 12th, 13th. I think we're there. So looking forward to that. That's my next big event that we're joining in. It's going to be something that we'll start doing in different regional locations. Just I'm not sure how often. Keep an eye out for it. Otherwise, always after a coffee. I love my coffee, and certainly book have a look at what other services I do if you'd like to get a more personal or detailed readings for yourself or treatments, hypnotherapy, whatever. This isn't the purpose of why I'm on here in the mornings. I just love doing this. But every so often you'll get me spooking me stuff just because I'm getting excited for the next one that's at the Mount Cambia one as well, because it was such a lovely weekend. I'm going to probably. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Sarah, thank you so much. Great to see you back, miss you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. And Mary, look, what times we show up is what we show up. I couldn't make it to see yours on Sunday. I love your show, what you're doing as well. But there's always the replay. That's the one thing about this technology. We can always go back and watch the replay if we can't see it in live while it is live. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for the guidance. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Look, I just love doing this. So thank you. And happy decluttering to you too. So thank you for being here. Each and every one, let others know that I do the live streams. Well, most mornings I do. It has been regular for over a year now. So just those little, yeah, sometimes things that happen in between that is life situations. And you love replay, yeah. So do I, because I'm still just finishing off Sundays of yours. And yeah, so there was something I was starting to say, but it's gone now. Who cares? Thank you for being here. Share it out and about. I love doing this, and it was so wonderful to meet some of you people who do watch these in the mornings to actually meet you on the weekend. It was lovely. So I'll keep moving onwards and have a lovely day. Keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste until tomorrow morning. Bye for now.